These are my confessions, chapter part 2. Hey guys, this is Lee from Champions Chat, and so this is the second in a new series of videos that's not really like who's good in the game and who's the best and who's my favorite. Like, those are different questions to ask. The question for these videos is, who do I actually use? Like, for example, not to give things away, this Triple H right here is freaking phenomenal. I used the crap out of him when I first got him and got a Piper plate for him. I have not used him in 2 years. So when I say, is he good? Yes, absolutely. Is he top tier? Yes, absolutely. Do I use him? No. So I'm going to go through not all of my powerhouses, but, just a good portion of them, and then I'll just start grouping them into no's as I go down, and kind of share from my perspective what I use, why I use it, and who I don't. You don't have to agree with these. In fact, I'd love it if you disagree or agree in the comments section, but these are kind of my honest thoughts. So, Hogan, ever since I got the gear, that's right here, all moves start with 4 MP, and the moments, which there's Whaley moments, that one's a $100 moment by itself, that one's free, and this one is pretty much free now, but that was such a good day when they put that on the prize wall. You can see I've just got 100% strap, but I do have the only drip plate in my inventory, lives right here, and then I've got that red Royal Rumble plate, which is the only one of those I have. This Hogan is my go-to. This is the hardest hitting character I have on my roster. This moveset, or the black moveset that makes red, not destroy 6 random red, this one, that makes 8 random red, because with the moments you actually make like 15, 16, 18, whatever it is, gems. On average, because this move right here doubles up if you go against an acrobat. So on average, against an acrobat, I can hit about 8 to 900 million. Against a normal character, I can hit about 600 million. But the amazing thing is, once you've hit that first move here and then drop the red gems, if I can connect anything to a red gem after that, just a single swipe will pretty much end any character in the game's health pool. So yes, he is amazing. Yes, it takes a lot to make him amazing, but yes, I am darn glad I got all of it, and I use him a lot. This CM Punk, got him during the October event. I'm sorry. I got him during the spring breakout with his bathrobe here. Got the gear and everything, and I do use him. I use him a lot, primarily because he's X-Break gem based. And there's not a lot of characters other than the new Striker Dom, the A-tier Dom, that really do well with X-Break gems. But as I've said multiple times, anybody who's using anything but multiply gems that can hit super hard, I try to use as a go-to, because usually my multiply trainers are stuck on, like Hogan. If I was running a feud lineup, Hogan would have most of my multiplayer trainers. So, yes, I absolutely use him. This is the one where I have to apologize to Rusty. This guy hits like a Mack truck. He's very, very, very good. Rusty is notoriously upset that he did not get him, and now that the Turtles license is gone, there's a good chance he will never get this character. And he is cross-break, and not even X-break, cross-break. So he does have another difference there that keeps him out of, multi-gem users. That being said, as much as I like him, I don't use him all that much. He's very good, and there's no reason why I couldn't, wouldn't, shouldn't. But Hogan's my go-to when it comes to feuds. Punk's my most common, other than him. So, yeah, he just kind of sits there, Whale confessions here. I get it. This Cody, there's another moment or two now beyond this one that makes him even better. I've just got I do have 100% strap on him, but I've just got Fury 2s, and really all you need is the Titan plate. I threw this one on there just for bonuses. He hits exactly what he needs to hit. He's very good. I really don't find myself using him hardly at all, to be honest. Triple H, I've already said, I love that character's great build, great design, Piper Plate build, but I'm just not finding myself using him at all, hardly. This Austin was amazing when he came out, and then he took a dip, and then they started introducing all of those moments that you can see on my screen. I don't have the whale one. This was the $20 moment I did buy. They had a $100 version of that same moment that works on him. My absolute biggest struggle with him is he does not start loaded turn 1 unless you do the leapfrog guillotine or double up a lot on trainers, and because really you need to get to this 10 MP right here. If this were something where it loaded the red, or maybe I've missed it, I don't think there's anything where it's just like increase your red. No, it's not there. And he was a move damage guy for me when I first got him, and I loved him with the move damage. But after 99 MP, he's been a struggle. I want to love him and use him so much, and he hits so hard, but it's just it just doesn't do it for me on a lot of that. Like that, getting to that 10 MP move just really harms him from my usage. All right, I'm going to start skipping around a little bit here. Taker is a character I wanted forever. He was one of the best characters in the game for like 2 or 3 years. He has since kind of fallen from his mighty perch, and I don't use him that much. Braun, there's multiple ways to run him that are super killer. I don't use him hardly at all, if ever. Mutant Seth, this is my favorite look. Like, I don't like Seth Rollins, the person or the wrestler. I'm sure Colby, whatever his name is a good dude. But I don't like Seth Rollins, the character, at all. This is my favorite character, just in the way they designed him, the way he looks, the way his moves interact, like all of this. I freaking love this Seth Rollins. However, he did not last into the 6-star meta very well, especially 6-star gold meta. So he's there for more funds. I don't like this character. I don't find him very usable. And maybe please tell me that I'm just doing something wrong, because I would love to like him. I like Mick Foley an awful lot, but this just is not hitting for me hardly at all. And I do have both of his gears, so feel like he should hit a lot harder than he does. I don't use him. I don't like him. Fatu, again, super happy to have him on Black Fatu Day. This moveset right here works really good. It's a move damage build, and it does hold up okay into the 6-star gold meta. As you can see, you've got that, and one of these, and one of these. If I were to move him over to tier 6 metals, he would hit fairly meta relevant, but I have not used him a ton. I don't use JD Dom, but this moveset right here with some things actually does an insane damage, which is super cool. I love this Rockin' Roman. If there's a way to continue to buff his move damage, because he is a move damage based guy, the way that 2Bob29 showed us to run him, I still love it. I use him occasionally just for fun. Viscera, absolutely use him. He is very good in every respect. This moveset right here is probably among the best powerhouses in the game, and the fact that you could buy him for $100 straight out, as opposed to doing multiple $100 offers to try and get him, I love that. He's a coach. This guy, so I didn't think he was going to survive 99 MP. He does. He actually is pretty good. More than anything, every time I come across him in a showdown or in a feud, I realize I have forgotten that he goes up against like defensive acrobats that use multi-gems, and I almost always have one of those three, if not more of those three, against him, and I get smoked, and it just bothers me every time. It's crazy. But yeah, this dude is way better than I gave him credit for, and I like him. Don't like him, don't use him. I tried to build him. Obviously, you see, I took him 6-star gold. That was because of the month where you could do that with the talent up, or the whatever it is, the Aussie system, I still call it. And you can run like the yeet on him, but it's just not, it's not a go-to for me. This, I need to build up, and I probably will use him a lot once I have. Flex has shown me that he is very, very good when you use his triple purple. I just haven't done it yet. I missed Cena. Where's Shiny Cena? Interesting. Am I forgetting? Oh, he's Acrobat, not Powerhouse. That's why. Never mind. He's Ruthless Aggression. Made me think of something else. So I was like, there's this guy. Where's the shiny? But that's not the shiny. Rusty's Forever Quest is for Zombie Cody's gear to buff all colors as opposed to red. He's very good. He can hit for 98 million. I don't use him hardly at all. Don't ever use him. That's a C tier version. He's terrible. But he does have the move that's like right here, 1 MP that makes 2 rows into botch. So if you want to do the botch builds, there's 10 botch gems there. You can use him just to hit Gemania. But other than that, not good. Just a trainer, not good. Not really good so much anymore. I wish bleed damage was buffed up. They redid him, and if you remember, he got better, and then he got worse because they nerfed him after they made him too good. Now he's okay. But I don't use him that much. He's not a go-to for me. No. This guy is my kind of enigma. I need his gear, and if I had his gear, I think I would use him a lot. Because his tricolor build, which I don't have set up on here anymore, I was trying this. I don't like this build. This guy is tricolor or bust for me. His tricolor build becomes very usable once you've got his gear, and it hits for an insane amount of damage. Plus, I love the way they did his style. Like, this is one of my favorite zombies they've ever released, to be quite honest. And I will use him, but I don't right now. Zombie Stone Cold I got way after he was relevant, but this used to be the go-to character in the game. Like, literally, if you had this character, you were God tier, and there was no way to block him unless you used 6. Striker, X-Pac, 6. That was it. Otherwise, you won 100% of the time with this guy. I got Zombie Rock, that we'll get to in a second, somewhere down here. Right here. And this was the one that I got. And I used the snot out of him for years, and he was very good. There is nobody on this page that I use as a competitive fighter ever, hardly at all. This guy, until they started releasing the new PG era guys, though, you had to do PG era, and it was him or nothing. And I got to dislike that guy very strongly. I did get this guy for the lulz. I have been asked to make a video on him just to see what he's like in the modern era, so I will do that. But again, I got him because I love Macho, and I love Masters of the Universe more than anything on that one. So Scott Hall of Fame was great when I first got him. None of these guys. This guy, this is one we want to talk about. So I did a should you take him 6-star video. People disagreed with the results, which is fair, and there are a lot more new things for this Sami, but this is the build that I've been running. The multiply gems, strength 19, you would think are pretty darn phenomenal, but if this were 2 Juggernaut gems that you could then buff with Goldberg and Seth, I would agree. I have been told he's a lot better than I give him credit for. If you're one of those people, let me know in the comments section what I'm doing to make him better. But for now, he's a maybe. But I don't use him currently a lot. No. All right, so last one I'm gonna talk about. Make Rusev great again. That's all I gotta say. Make Rusev one of the top powerhouses in the game. That would be my desire. Like, I'm glad Rusev's back in the company. He needs a buff on his trainer ability, because this right here was once and is still, in some cases, one of the most important trainer abilities, but it's not super relevant anymore. Reality Era could use a buff, so Yeah, talking about rework, Scopely, this is my pick for your next rework. Please rework the Bulgarian Brute Rusev. That's about it for this one. Let me know, are there powerhouses that you saw that you're like, why in the world would you not use that one? I mean, again, my go-tos, Hogan, CM Punk, Viscera. Sometimes I'll use him for the funsies, but overall, and then I'm building him. Overall, most of my powerhouses actually just sit. I would say, in terms of the class I have the least fun with, I think Powerhouse is actually it, surprisingly. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll use Boss Man a little bit in the new era because he's a lot better than I gave him credit for. But other than that, tell me who you're upset that I'm not using in the comments section. And hopefully this is helpful for you. I'm making these videos not for vanity, not to just hear the sound of my own voice, but actually give people context as to why I'm using this character and not using other characters. I don't care if you think they're amazing and you're going to be on your roster one of the absolute best. I by no means disagree with that. Like, this guy could absolutely be most people's best powerhouse. I just personally don't use him for most matches for whatever reason. So let me know if you do like this video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and keep coming back because we've got a few more classes to go through. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.